So let's get to the more popular questions. So the
Yeah.
most popular one is, what are the preparation strategies for IPMAT, and what are the basic tips and tricks to follow?
Um, See, very frankly, I never appeared for IPM program. I appeared for CAT, and that's why I'm wearing an I am Ahmedabad t-shirt today. Okay, the important thing is I can't give a direct strategy because of two reasons. The first reason is that I also am one of those people who is privy to the conduct of the exam uh, or at all the stages, and that won't be fair to give out any that kind of information. And second is that everybody's strategy would be different. Is if you want to appear for the exam, I would say you have to be very thorough with every topic of class 12th level mathematics, ideally IIT JEE level mathematics. Now, most people think that JEE level maths is mandatory. It will help. The thing is, about 40% paper is IIT JEE level, and about 60% of the paper is general level, which is anybody can clear with non science maths also, basic mathematics also, class 10th level mathematics also. The problem is most people look at those questions of calculus, matrices, and freak out. But if you concentrate on the remaining 60% paper and do it correctly, crack it also, then probably it will be a lot better than uh, suffering from IIT JEE level only, right? So that is one preparation strategy. A lot of non-maths people were asking about that. So non-math is not a big hindrance for the entrance exam if you can clear class 10th level mathematics with 60% paper. Now another thing is this. No, calculus is included, Vishal read. So the thing is, I'm not going to give any books or any keys or anything for the IPM at 80, primarily because we don't look at those materials, and we decide our own exam syllabus. People have asked about how much one should attempt and so on, or whether CAT material can be used or not. So the brief answer to that is this: for LR and DI, logical reasoning and data interpretation, you can use CAT material, although CAT material is very tricky and very difficult. So a little lower level than that. Uh, and about mathematics, 40% is IT JE level. Remaining 60% is pretty easy, arithmetic, geometry, and other basic equations, quadratic equation kind of topics, binomial, quadratic, all these. So anybody can crack that. English is obviously, I mean, I don't know whether to define 10th or 12th, how do you differentiate? But basically, it's pretty easy. And yeah, the other thing is material wise, I'm not going to suggest anything. My benchmark, or rather our benchmark, is generally the NCERT syllabus. Based on NCERT syllabus, the level is obviously more difficult and complicated questions, not NCERT level questions itself, because those are considerably easier than what we put in the exam. So this is my exam strategy. The number of attempts wise, I would say attempt minimum 70% of each section with 90% accuracy. If your accuracy is lower than that, attempt even more. If anybody is attempting just 50% of the paper with 100% accuracy, they might make it with a low score, with some luck. But I think 100% accuracy and minimum 60% paper attempt, that should be the benchmark, or 70% paper and 90% accuracy, or so on. Right. So yeah. So if somebody is attempting below 50%, then you may as well forget about it.